Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the best Sunday morning show right here on YouTube on the Hardcore Sports Network. I'm here with Bo, and I'm here with James from Steelers by the Lake podcast. How's everyone doing?
Good, good. How about
Doing
you?
well.
Hey, I'm doing better than the game right now. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm doing better than the game right now.
Way to
I
set the
don't know.
bar super low.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault that NFL puts this game on. And is it me? Why is the Jaguars always in London? I never knew that.
So
Is it-
the owner actually has a agreement with one of the stadiums and owns one of the soccer teams over there. So
Oh, okay.
that's why they always have two. They have a home game and an away game. It's because they have those contracted with a couple of the stadiums with Wembley.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. He also owns AEW too. How much does this guy need to own?
All of it, everything.
Hey, come on, man. Come on. Save some for some other people.
Listen,
But,
When
yeah.
you're an ancestor of Genghis Khan, you just go after everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, guys, I wasn't on the show last week. I was at the Eagles game. They escaped with the win. Thank God. But it was still pretty ugly. Had a fun time though. Having a really good time. So let's just get started with the winners of last week. James, let's start with you.
All right, so would one of the winners be the Jets for getting Devontae Adams, or am I going too far ahead on other topics here?
You are, but we can talk about that now. Might as well.
I mean, even though they lost, you get another big puzzle piece for them. Going to make their offense very difficult. So another L in the category, but a big win with that trade there. I'll put the Bengals in the winners category this week because they're starting to gain some momentum. As much as I don't necessarily like to compliment that team, it's something that you got to admit to.
Is beating the Giants a momentum builder?
when you start off 0-4, it probably is.
I mean, okay.
Tell us. We're playing them today.
Boy, you can tell Mac isn't here today, huh?
Well, he can always pop on. I'll shoot him a DM if he wants to hop on, but
he might not want to when we're done with his Giants.
Right.
But yeah, and then I'd say the Lions too. Really, really looking like an elite team after putting up 47 points last week. So got to put them in a winner category too.
my God, I can't wait for that matchup today. The Lions and the Vikings. I cannot wait for that.
It's going to be a good one.
That is the game of the week for sure.
Mhm.
That might even be the game of the year. Right now, it might even be the game of the year. So,
I mean, they get to do it twice, so
yeah, but who knows? Are the Vikings going to stay undefeated until then? No.
oh, definitely.
Exactly
No
my
way,
point.
right?
So,
Yeah, I mean, well, we'll get into the picks later, I guess.
all right, Bo, who are your winners from last week?
The Lions, obviously, they went in, they took care of business, and I like that they were there to just embarrass the Cowboys. They're like, you know what, we're going to try and throw to every offensive lineman we can. Like we're making everyone eligible every play, and it was hilarious to watch. It was hilarious to watch. The Texans continue to roll. So that was impressive. And the Ravens beating Washington. That was a great game. And, it was one where it was kind of a litmus test for both teams, right?
Yep.
You got to kind of see where the Ravens are. Were they going to overthink this game, or were they just going to continue to roll with the running game like they should? Or were they going to get back into some of those weird Harbaugh situations where it's like, hey, we're really good at running, so we're going to not do that. It was nice to see them kind of stay true to what they are. And then Washington, you still learned a lot about them because they gave them everything they could handle, right? So it's not like the Ravens came in and ran them over. It was a battle all the way through. Great game. And, says good things for both teams, really, moving forward.
I'm kind of shocked you guys didn't even say this team. The Buccaneers. They got 51 points on the Saints. I know it's not saying much, but hey, they're on a roll, man. Like Baker Mayfield.
Did you see Thursday? Do you believe in the Saints at all?
Oh, this is weird. What are you doing here?
Hey,
I got some time.
What are you doing here? Yeah.
I got
Anyways,
some
man.
time.
All
awesome.
right. So thank you for joining us, man. You got any winners from last week?
Winners? Oh,
Yeah.
Detroit Lions.
There you go.
Destroying the freaking Dallas Cowboys, making Jerry Jones crazy. That would probably be the best one on that one. But everything else, like everybody expected the Eagles to win. There was, everybody expected Cincinnati to win. There wasn't really no shockers. But I got the Dallas Cowboys. When the Dallas Cowboys gets blown out like that, that's a good sight to see.
And I'm going to say this as well. We all won because it was on Jerry Jones's birthday. It's on his birthday, too.
Nothing like getting dunked on your birthday. That's a rough day.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just go right into losers of the week. I think we're all going to pick the same team.
Pretty much.
I think we're all going to pick the same team, unless there's another team you guys want to throw in there.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, obviously the Cowboys catch a huge L there. Looked absolutely horrendous. Daniel Jones catches an L, right? Going 22 of 41. So basically 50% completion against the Bengals, who don't play defense at all, right? Like if you can't look and threw a pick, no touchdowns. Like if you can't look decent against teams that don't play defense, I mean, man, they got to look at something else. And the Saints, Derek Carr going down, that whole program is a dumpster fire now. So yeah, it's that's another team kind of like the Jags that we're watching today. Can you even pick them to win another game?
I don't know, man. I don't know. James.
You know me, every week when we get to this segment, I get a real personal thrill out of saying the Cleveland Browns. So I'm going to continue with that as they appear to be giving up on the season and trading away their best offensive player. Now, with Nick Chubb coming back, we'll see what that does for him. But behind that offensive line, I don't know if you're marching them out there in good circumstances right now. So I'll put them as a big loser from last week.
Like this. There's talk that Myles Garrett might be on the trade block.
I did hear that. that. Yeah.
Man.
They're actually, I think the Eagles were talking about being involved in that.
I mean, they could use him.
Yeah, they need an edge rusher right now.
For sure.
No doubt.
Seattle could use them too, being as we're elevating practice squad guys for the third week in a row.
Yeah, we're doing the same, Bo. I feel your pain.
I mean, does anyone really want a player that would hit another player with a helmet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Coming to Pittsburgh.
Yes. I just need someone that can fill a roster spot at this point.
Right.
Anyway, didn't want to cut you off. I just thought you would find that interesting.
No, for sure. I mean, Pittsburgh could trade for him, but all it would be was just to set him up to jump him in the locker room. So,
oh man, how crazy would that be if he was on that roster now?
Yeah. I mean, everybody that was involved with that is long gone because it's been long enough. But still, that'd be
Matt,
rough.
come join us, man. If you can, come join us, man.
My other
morning,
loser,
Mac.
I hate to say, because he's had a lot of really good moments, but Justin Fields. The last 2 weeks, he's really struggled throwing the ball. He's struggled to see the field. He's had guys running open and missed them pretty badly and been just over 50% the last 2 weeks in a row, which was bad enough to cost him his starting job.
Yeah, I was going to say Wilson starts this week, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
so Russ starts today. And we'll see how much of a difference that makes. Hopefully he can see the field a little better and push it down the field some more because it was starting to come to just missing wide open guys. And as a professional quarterback, you got to hit the guys that are wide open. But it's a slippery slope because he's been providing so much with his legs that you're still getting through and winning games. They put up 32 points, but in doing so, one drive was only 7 yards, one was only 9 yards, one was only 30 yards. So the defense and special teams really set them up for short drives, which is why they were able to put up their most points of the season. But yeah, we got to start seeing more than 120, 130 passing
Is that
yards
me or him?
if you expect to win.
All right. So I got one halftime. I think you know where I'm going with this. I think you know.
All right.
Who was yelling at the Eagles fans?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yep, that's the biggest L of the week, man. How do you yell at the fans who pay you? Technically, the fans pay you, and then you bring your kids on the press conference after. It's just like, dang. Now Eagles
Nobody
fans
can
want us
yell
to
at you.
lose, so he'll be gone.
So nobody can yell at you. You go and freaking have Nick Sirianni go over there like, all right, you gotta be nice with me because my kids are here.
Yeah,
Don't trash me too hard.
yeah, exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was.
It really was. It's weird.
That's where you
Like,
roll in on him anyway.
Right? Yeah, I'm just like, I never wanted him. Halftime never wanted him. And everyone was like, why don't you want him? Give him a chance. I knew something like this
that's
would
all it
happen.
was. It's always, you guys are always jumping on somebody. Give them a chance. Because the dude was talking about building a flower. And we're a flower. We got to watch this
Wait, you build flowers now?
That's what he was saying. What do you want from me?
I know
That's
you.
Nick
I know
Sirianni,
you
not me.
build. I know you build pools, but I know you don't build flowers.
That's what I do.
Well, no, see, that's why this isn't working because he's trying to build a flower.
Yeah, he's trying to build a flower. It ain't working because he's building one.
And then what about the rock paper scissors? Remember
Yeah.
that?
He's got rock, paper, scissors, or he wants to play basketball. How about we play some football?
What's the rock paper scissors? I guess I missed that.
Oh,
No.
like when he goes and does he interviews people, he'll go rock, paper, scissors. Who beats who? That's how he looks at somebody.
It's for
He
the
says,
draft.
oh, no,
It's
like
for the
you're
draft.
gonna be perfect for
Wow,
my team.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
can't tackle worth a damn, but he's very good at rock, paper, scissors.
Wow.
But it's for like whenever for an interview for the draft process
Yeah,
to
for the
build the
draft,
competition up. And I'm like,
All right.
I beat halftime. I got scissors. Like, what does that have to do with anything? I hate this guy,
you
man.
know,
I
it's only
hate
dumb
this
You're
if
guy.
better
it's
off flipping a coin than you are doing that stuff.
Yeah,
What
that's all it is. It's flipping a coin.
Come on.
Ah.
I like it. It's like, oh, heads, welcome to the Eagles.
And apparently that's what it is over there. It's like
That is
come on.
amazing.
And did you play at Penn State? Because if so, your odds are drastically better.
Yeah, it's right.
Ah.
If you're on defense, you just got to play for Georgia. You're automatically drafted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It only took him a couple years to do that because Howie Roseman never drafted from big schools. It took him a couple years to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I get the idea, right? Like you're drafting from back-to-back national champion teams.
Yeah.
But man, they sure didn't translate to the field very well.
As of right now, no.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, but this bend but don't break defense
Yeah.
does not cut the mustard. If I'm leaving you guys open by 10 yards, how is that doing anything?
Oh,
I'm
I
giving
feel like
you
we're
a
talking about the Cowboys.
10-yard freaking lead. Oh, you only need 10 yards per first down. They don't
It's
want to
just
give
like
up
a
the big
stink
play.
in the
I'm like,
dump.
well, what's a big play? 80 yards? They'll take that 10 yards and turn into 70. Oh, yeah. We can't tackle.
Yeah, no, that's the Cowboys every week. They look like they're playing prevent defense all the time because every time a receiver catches the ball, you have to look around the screen to find where the defender is. You're just like, this is some of the worst defensive play I've seen.
I know. Everybody goes, like, I'm always like, I'm old school, man. I'm like, play that bump and run, play that toughness.
Yep.
Nope, we ain't got it. We don't have it.
Yeah. You know what the Jets have now, though? They finally have a wide receiver that can help them. They got Devontae Adams. James, how do you feel about this, man?
I'm mad about it. They could have waited another week. That would have been a lot more polite. Yeah.
Right? Man, I forgot about your Steelers. You got to prepare for them twice.
Listen, we don't have enough high quality corners to deal with him, Garrett Wilson, and the other guys there. So it's going to be one of their top 3 wide receivers is going to be against Beanie Bishop today. And that's a nightmare because he's had one okay game and 5 really bad ones. And there's no one else to put out there until Cameron Sutton comes off his suspension after the bye. So it's, whoever Beanie Bishop goes against today is just going to have a field day. And Aaron Rodgers is smart as hell. So he's going to go to whoever that is all day. I think it's a brilliant move for the Jets. They didn't give up too much, just enough. And honestly, they just need to chase points right now and see how many they can put up against people and try to go Chiefs style, Can we just outscore everyone every single week? It's a good move for them. Just wish it was a week later.
Hey, and if you're watching and playing fantasy and you have Lazard in your flex, you better start him today.
Yes. Whoever plays in the slot for them, man. If it's him or Wilson or Adams or whoever, give it to him all day.
It's actually kind of funny, too, because when I was out last night, I got this alert that the Jets could be moving Garrett Wilson now.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Because he didn't like the Adams trade.
I thought it was just Mike Williams didn't like the trade.
No.
So nobody.
Mike Williams didn't like getting drugged through the mud in the press conference. Like
Mike Williams doesn't like anything. Let's just keep that a buck. He doesn't like anything.
Yeah, fair. But the Adams trade obviously is great, because now this is just Packers East. But all he's doing is dragging all his buddies in. Obviously, he has chemistry, so he doesn't have to try and build that. It's a good move, but there's so much chaos around this team. It still doesn't seem like this is going to be a winning team, right?
Yeah.
Because now you're forcing guys out. You're getting coaches fired. You've elevated a couple, demoted one. There's just so much chaos around this. Even if the roster's good, it doesn't make you feel like they're a real contender, because anytime there's a lot of noise around a franchise, they don't generally win a lot of games.
Yeah, and don't forget that Hassan Reddick.
Yeah.
Well, they just signed him, right?
Yeah, but his agent let him go. His agent doesn't even want to deal with him anymore.
The Jets already signed him. That's today. The Jets restructured his contract, redid his contract today.
Oh, okay.
So he's a Jet, and he's going to go. He'll be with the Jets.
Well, there you go. So is he playing today, or is he still a week out?
They didn't say that part. They just said he signed.
They didn't say that part.
They didn't say that part.
I feel like there's somebody on this panel that's interested.
Hey, we can't get him back, but I would welcome him back open arms. But you can't get him back. So
that means since it's a restructure, it's just the 1 year this year deal then.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how he owed, I think it was $10 million.
Yeah, I'm sure they squashed that.
They squashed that and just gave him a little bit bump in his salary.
Yeah, it's probably all guaranteed, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's gonna be all guaranteed. Yeah. And then he's done.
You feel a little bit bad for Saleh because now he gets this extra receiver. You get the defensive player that you needed all year on the roster. He's got to be sitting there, getting $20,000 a day. So he's not that sad, but he's sitting there with a beer in his hand. Really? We couldn't do that while I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're going to go to bring in Pittsburgh and beat the Pittsburgh. But the Jets are going to beat the Pittsburgh.
Sorry, James.
And the Jags finally score. It is 10-7 now.
How come Bigsby can't score? What the hell? I got Bigsby. I need a touchdown from Bigsby today.
If you need a touchdown out of a Jags player, you have the wrong list.
Yeah.
Halftime, I don't know why you have Bigsby.
I just need him to score a touchdown.
Good luck
fine,
with that.
Because
know-
if you can take players and say, I can add 4 players that score touchdowns today.
Right. Yeah, you told me
And
that.
if they do, then you can just make who do you think is going to score a touchdown today? I didn't do this. This was just
Not
at the
playing.
casino said
Thank you
this
for
is
that,
the
Vic.
most valuable one because they don't think Bigsby was going to score. So if he does, then the money's more.
Mm.
So I got a 4-game parlay, and yeah.
Hey, look,
It's
it's
we're nice
Kitty halftime. How you doing, Kitty halftime? Chad. Chad. Because the cat halftime got 2 cats now.
Yeah. Some dude over here always being annoying. I had to go get 2 cats. I'm telling you, when I see Blaze, I'm gonna give him to freaking take his belt off and beat you.
Yeah, well, another player got traded on the same day. Amari Cooper got traded to the Buffalo Bills, which is crazy. So let's start off with halftime on that one.
I think that's a good move for Buffalo.
Yeah.
I mean, they actually needed another. Amari Cooper. People can say he's old, and he's still a great route runner. He runs great routes, and that's what they need. They need a great route runner. And I don't think Amari Cooper's going to cry too much for the ball. I think he's only going to be there for the route runner. I think he's going to dial down a little bit, and I think he'd be a perfect fit for Buffalo. And Buffalo's doing pretty good.
How much crying could he even do? He's coming from a team that doesn't throw the ball at all.
Not well.
If he has 2 targets, he's like, yes.
Listen, they can cry a lot, man. If they don't, hey, every time, if they don't get their stats up, that's more money that they're losing out of their pocket.
Oh, no.
These people pat their stats like anything. They're like, well, you see what that guy did, all the bringing patting his stats and all. Yeah, but did you see his pockets get filled with green? That's all they care about.
That's great. No, I really like this. And, they need a possession receiver. That's exactly it, right? Like he can create that separation. That way when, you have Allen rolling out, he doesn't have to try and chuck it 70 yards down the field because for some reason his team is like, oh, he's running, just go as far away from him as you can get. Amari Cooper does have a high football IQ, so he will work back to his quarterback and maybe make some of those possessions a little bit easier for Josh Allen. So I really like this pickup. I'm not a huge Amari fan, but when you're looking at fit, he's exactly what the Bills needed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah. I couldn't agree with the 2 of you anymore. He's a great route runner. He's mature. He knows what to do when a play breaks down. He knows he's that exactly stereotypical, like veteran, mature receiver that helps the locker room. Like if he could be in Cleveland for a couple of years and be a good boy in Cleveland with crap at quarterback that whole time, like we didn't hear a single complaint out of him his entire career in Cleveland. Man, this is a dream come true for Josh. He's going to pound it to him. I bet he has 15 targets today. Like it's just, this is exactly what Josh Allen needed and a great move for the Bills. And honestly, Amari should have been popping champagne the second that happened.
right.
And it wasn't a bad trade either. They didn't really give up that much.
No, they didn't overpay. That's huge.
Yeah, they didn't give him anything.
It was
They're
like,
here's a pack of Big Red and some potato chips. And they're like, yay. I'm like, what?
This is how I feel about it. The Eagles were linked to Amari Cooper for the longest time, and then we get nothing. I would take him over Dotson any day.
The thing that's funny is really when you look at all of these trades so far, nobody gave up anything for any of them. I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
Monty Adams is literally for a third because they swapped to 6 and 7. So, I mean, those don't count. And so you basically get Adams for a third. I mean, that's nothing. And then you look at Amari Cooper. They gave up nothing for that. You look at Cam Akers. They gave up like a sixth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy, right? All of these trades that are notable people giving up absolutely nothing to go get them, which is amazing.
Yeah.
What has the trade market happened? What happened to the trade market, man? It gets like kaplunk.
Well, I mean, they're teams that are obviously thrown in the towel.
Yeah.
Like you have the Raiders. I hear
We're losing you.
Oh,
So you would want another weapon for a mediocre quarterback? He's an Eagles fan that does not like Jalen Hurts.
Bo,
Yeah.
bring it back.
Hey, sorry guys.
Hey.
Yeah, so the Crosby may be on the trade block as well. So I mean, the Raiders have thrown it in. If Myles Garrett is actually a trade piece, that means the Browns are throwing it in. So I mean, in fact, even the Titans are talking about life after Levis. So I mean, sounds like they've seen enough. D-Hop is now available. So I mean, there's some teams that, despite the fact that we haven't even played week 7 yet, are already like, well, next season seems good.
Yep. Yeah, I heard the Titans are moving on and starting Mason Rudolph today. So
Yeah.
it's officially time.
Man,
So-
how bad is that? You lose your job to Mason Rudolph. That is rough.
Hey, Mason had 3 good games last year at the end of the year.
Right?
I mean,
I was actually going to bring that up. The Titans are pretty much done. They're pretty much done. Like, they're below ground level. Like, I'm just saying it. What's going on with the Titans, man? Thank you for A.J. Brown, by the way.
Yeah, that was a straight thievery.
Oh, and by the way, Mac, if you're still in here, thank you for Saquon Barkley, bro. Thank you. See, teams are just helping us left and right. It's just not working on the field. That's where I would like it to be.
Yeah.
So the Browns may get number 1 pick again, so that means they may draft another quarterback.
that won't work. They find a way to destroy every quarterback.
They need to go back to offensive line before they go quarterback again because it's falling apart. They actually are grading out as the 2nd worst pass blocking unit in the entire NFL, only behind the Patriots right now.
Oh, shit.
So you have got to upgrade that offensive line or you're going to have the same situation with the next guy.
Yeah, guess who's sitting 3rd?
Oh, no. No, Bo. No.
They so in fact, do I have it? Oh, I don't have it sitting here. So when here's some fun numbers for you.
Go for it.
The Seattle offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Left tackle graded 115 out of 115.
Oh.
All right. Baker was look at Baker Mayfield now.
Yeah.
Look at Baker Mayfield. Look at Johnny Manziel. I just got to bring that up for a sec. I was like, I didn't like Johnny Manziel at all coming out of Texas A&M, but I knew that guy was going to be nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
You bet.
Yeah, sorry guys. It's I'm still working on a system issue here. But so the right tackle is 113 of 115, right? So our 2 tackles are the bottom 3. We look at guard, it was 2nd to last out of 99 or 101, I think. So it was 99 out of 101. And then the right guard was 95 out of 101. That's our starting offensive line.
Whoa.
It's brutal.
really, Chad? I didn't know we have 2 missions. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Wow. Thank you, halftime. Yeah, just this whole thing with the wide receivers is crazy. Is there another trade that's going to happen, you think? Like, I know there's something going to happen.
Yeah,
Huh?
D-Hop's going to move.
Yeah.
Hopkins, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've already said that he's available for trade. And I mean, the Titans are they're done. And they understand they're starting Mason Rudolph.
I heard Hopkins was going to Pittsburgh.
I mean,
Why do you say Pittsburgh for every single player halftime?
I don't know.
For every
I
single
heard,
player. Pittsburgh.
I heard he's going to Pittsburgh. I heard that Pittsburgh was in talks with him. And what you call it? Froze.
Bo?
Both
Yeah.
froze.
So they're in talks with D Hop or with Mason? Because if it's Mason, that'd be hilarious.
no, D-Hop, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's going to continue looking for another wide
Oh,
receiver.
man.
That's for sure. They need a number 2 in the worst way right now.
Halftime, what happened?
He's watching the game.
Hank almost scored, but he got tripped.
I was looking at my pick'ems. I picked the Jaguars to win. I don't know why I picked the Jags.
Because it's against the Patriots. But I did too. Although if they lose today, I feel like I can't pick them ever
You
again.
can't pick them anymore. You just can't. If they lose this game, there's no way of coming back. There is no way of coming back. I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
Are the Jaguars the worst team in the league?
they're
Or
trying
is
to
it,
be.
or is it Carolina?
Damn it! Bigsby don't score this. He's 1 yard away.
Yeah,
Oh,
5 point
my
Jags.
Lord.
I'm lucky I picked the. Yeah, Dougie P has to go. He has to
If
go.
he loses this, I think he'll be probably fired this week.
You think he'll be fired in London? So they would fly over
Yeah.
and leave him there?
Yeah, you might as well stay there, buddy. You don't even get a.
It's kind of like what the Eagles did with Jonathan Gannon, remember?
Yep.
Yep.
Find your own way home.
The
That's right.
Eagles left
Yes!
Jonathan Gannon there.
All right.
What?
Bigsby scored a touchdown.
Okay, now we can
It
hear you
looked
talk.
like he was short.
Now I don't have to worry about nothing no more. Now you won't hear me complain.
It looked
Wait,
like he was short, though.
He was
No.
short.
No, he is.
He's not short.
It's like the half-yard line.
Oh, no.
Halftime.
Yeah, see? No, he didn't score yet.
Oh, he's in there. Stop it.
There's a flag on the play.
That makes 3 of us. I picked the Jags too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vic picked the Bats. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, another
I don't
player
care
who.
who wins the game. I just needed him just to score.
I mean, for my pick'em purposes,
Yeah, yeah.
Reason
But
why.
you know who went back to the Vikings? Cam Akers goes back to the Vikings.
Ooh.
Like
No.
how? That's not going to help at all.
No. Why would they do that?
They needed a running back, I guess.
depth. They needed depth, yeah.
They need depth.
When they do Miles Sanders is available for trade.
No, but they got him for, I mean, literally nothing. They got him for like a 7th.
That's all Miles Sanders is going to go for.
Yeah,
But
but
Miles
Cam
Sanders still
Akers,
has
Cam
something.
Akers already knows the program there.
Yeah, but he can't run worth a damn. He's going to be hurt. He's going to be hurt.
Well, they actually have a good offensive line now. He's not going to get hit in the backfield constantly.
Makes a
Like-
big difference.
Right? Like he's not going to get hit by 350 pounders. He's going to be hit by 250-pound linebackers.
Oh, all right.
That feels a little different in the impact.
Right.
All right, Jags have the lead though, so that's a bonus.
Gainwell starting today. Mike,
So who would you guys take? Would you take New England or Jacksonville plus 6.5?
No, you take the cover.
New England's getting 6.5. I'm like, take New England. It's gonna be like a 3-point game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it's just so entertaining that we have bad football. Can you
Yeah.
imagine you're waking on the what? So, Bo, when you wake up to this, how does that make you feel?
It makes me sad it's the only game on. I mean, I'm watching it, obviously, but
I'm not. Power to
I mean,
you.
it's the same with Thursday night, right? Like most Thursday night games are kind of terrible.
Yeah.
So I mean, they just understand that it's the only thing on. They put the bad games in London because they know it'll sell out regardless. These games sell out over there in like 10 minutes. So
Wait, he's hurt again? Why?
He got a hamstring in practice on Thursday. Yeah, he's not
I'm a
looking-
Michigan guy. Stop! These Michigan guys getting hurt.
Believe me, I want him on the field, man. The production out of wide receiver number 2 has been pretty bad so far. And
I mean, not just that, too. Look at McCaffrey. I mean, not McCaffrey, McCarthy.
Yeah.
Right? Now, they're doing good with Sam Darnold. I don't think McCarthy's ever going to start now. Like, I'm talking about next year. I think I'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. I got no answer for a halftime question because he likes to jinx every team. That is so true. That
I
is so
don't
true.
jinx every team.
You jinx the Phillies.
I didn't jinx the Phillies.
Every time you stream, we lose.
No, that ain't true. We won 90-something odd games and I streamed them.
Okay. The game that matters the most, they lose.
All right. That wasn't my fault because the manager is an asshole. What do you want from me? Listen, I can get anybody in here, and they know not the bases loaded. Hey, let's not go to the bullpen with no outs. You don't do that. Everybody knowing baseball, my 10-year-old kid that don't know baseball knows, hey, let's not do that. That's not a good idea.
Yeah. Can someone tell me, is it me or do the Eagles players have the most hamstring injuries in the NFL? I don't know. I don't want to know who has the most. That's like bad luck, I guess. So I don't want to know that. But yeah. So Cam Akers went to the Vikings. What is up, Nick? Not exactly anything surprising, but let's just go right to the pick'ems, man. Let's just go right to the pick'ems. Not a lot of games, and we're starting off with this. So we're gonna start off with James and go up.
All right. I mean, I guess you kind of have to go with the hot hand with Atlanta on this after getting kind of embarrassed week 1 versus, I don't know who that was, the Steelers maybe. They really turned their season around and looked like a legitimate contender at this point. So I'll take the Falcons.
All right, Bo.
Yeah, Atlanta here for sure. There's just way too many injuries on this Seattle defense, and they elevated 2 more guys on defense to their from their practice squad. So, I mean, unfortunately, there's just too much firepower for Atlanta, and Seattle's not going to be able to hang with them. So this is a pretty easy pick for the Falcons.
All right, halftime.
I got it opposite. I got the Seahawks winning this one. I think they're going to sneak out this win. I think everybody's going to be saying it's going to be Atlanta. And I think Seattle's going to come with a chip on the shoulder and they're going to say, they're not going to give us a damn chance. Let's make them all wrong. And I think Seattle is going to sneak out the win.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I got the Falcons, or it's like my friend likes to call them the Falcons. So I'm going with the Falcons on that one. And I was with him last night. He's like, dude, the Falcons. I was like, yep. All right, my turn again. There's no point. Give me Buffalo. No point. Halftime.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Percent.
Is anyone going to Tennessee?
Someone did. One person.
One person, yeah.
You know who it was? Will Levis. Come on, man. Win this for me.
I thought it was Mason Rudolph's wife, maybe.
Oh.
For sure. Well, yeah, because it's not Levis, right?
Yeah,
So.
it's Mason today. Mason's starting.
Yeah, so now it's like, come on, Rudolph, win this for me. All right, we're going to go to James now. Who you got?
I think this should be a pretty easy win for the Bengals. They'll probably put up 50 points today.
Yeah. Anyone going Browns?
No,
No.
Okay.
not till they start someone else at quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. This is one of the best games of the week. Texans at the Packers. I'm gonna go with Green Bay. Here. I feel like Jordan Love is on a tear after he came back from this injury. The defense is good. I like their secondary. Give me Green Bay. Halftime.
I got Houston. If Houston can blitz and get to Jordan Love, I think that Houston's defense is good enough. And I think that Houston's just going to keep on going on that roll that Houston's been dominating right now. So, and that defense is no joke. I think they're going to shut down Green Bay.
Yeah, we actually have a question from Earl here, who actually does wrestling for us. Is it time for the Giants to part ways with their head coach?
I don't think it's going to help anything to do that. So
It's not going to help at all.
you might
It's
as well.
not. By the way, Earl, thank you for Saquon. Who's ever a Giants fan, I'm just going to go, thank you for Saquon.
Yeah, I mean, so for the fact that Dable is still there is a little bit surprising. I think
Right.
he's getting some passes because Daniel Jones has been underwhelming, but they keep rolling with him. So that's on the head coach, right? So, I mean, at this point, the fact that they haven't taken a look at what Drew Lock can bring is surprising. So, if this is another really failed season, it wouldn't surprise me if Dable gets fired.
Right. Yep. And then we got a question from Nick here. Halftime, if the Eagles lose, do they fire Sirianni? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Earl.
thought if the
A
Eagles
good
lost
Giants
against
fan.
the Browns, that they should fire Nick Sirianni. But I'm letting you know, Nick Sirianni's on the damn hot seat.
He's been on the hot seat ever since he got hired.
Yeah, but he's really on the hot seat. The way he's been talking to fans and yelling, and I don't know if they will pull the trigger against him if we lose to the Giants. But if we lose to the Giants, I know the fans will all say fire Nick Sirianni.
Yeah. There's people on Twitter that are like, just lose so we can fire him already.
People
I'm
want
like-
us to lose, literally want us to lose, go in the dumpster just so they can fire the head coach.
Dude,
All right, I'm like, listen, I'm a fan. And I seen the worst of the worst with the Eagles. I'm like, I never said, hey, let's lose so we can fire the coach.
all right. Bo, you picked, right?
No, I don't think so.
No, I hadn't yet, but I got Houston here for a lot of the same reasons. I think that they're going to be able to get after Love a little bit, and then of course, obviously, offensively, they have a lot of weapons. So I like Houston here. It's going to be a close game, though.
Yeah. James.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you guys on Houston. I think they take it.
Yes, I'm the only one with Green Bay.
You can be the solo man today, Mitch. I'm joining the fellas.
Hold on.
So,
No.
Bo, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker, will he get a touchdown today?
He's out.
Shut up.
Was he officially ruled out today?
I thought he was officially ruled out a couple days ago. Maybe I'm wrong.
I
But-
don't think so.
Everyone's picking up Zach Charbonnet in fantasy.
Oh, that's a bad sign.
Well, now I have to look because I didn't think he was even on the injury report.
That's what I've been seeing, like Zach Charbonnet. Because if that was funny, I mean, it was not funny if he doesn't play. I think that's one of halftime's players that will score a touchdown.
Yes.
So it would be like if he doesn't play.
If he
Dang
don't play, I'm going to be pissed.
See what I mean? Barkley revenge game, yes, sir.
No, Walker's
All right.
not on the injury report.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah,
Oh.
Walker's playing. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't see that at all.
Because I've been seeing everyone
Mitch
pick up
just comes up
Charbonnet.
with it because Mitch wants me to lose.
Yeah, right?
No,
that's
because I've been seeing everyone pick up Charbonnet. So I'm like, why is everyone picking up Charbonnet? I like Charbonnet. Okay. All right. James, who you got? Oh, my God.
I mean, I don't see any reason to go with the Dolphins at this stage. So, Colts, I think, in probably a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Halftime. I mean, Bo, you're going with Colts. I heard that. Halftime.
Bo, it's your turn.
No, he said Colts.
I got the Colts.
Yeah.
He said
To
Colts.
answer your question, because I was losing signal there, Walker should score a touchdown.
All right, that's good. That's good.
That's good. Yeah. Halftime, who you
I
got?
got the Colts. I mean, like, are we really? Miami's been a shit show. After what you call it, got the concussion, which I think Tua should be done for the. I think he should get out of football, and I think the NFL should step in and say, "Yo, enough's enough. You should part ways with us because of this, for your safety." But they're not doing that.
He's got 129 million reasons not to do that.
Yeah, but also you gotta look at his health, and then you want to know why you're getting sued.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why are you getting sued because of the concussions? Here we are. Because he's getting paid, and you guys are like, wait, money. But that money, now you just got sued.
Okay. But, yeah. Everyone's going Colts. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody.
So the hardest part about that, about the concussion, about them forcing him out, is when you look at all of the data that they get, like all of the health concerns happen later in life. CTE, they find out after you die, right? So they don't have anything that they can test in real time to know if they can force him out, right? And since the way his contract is written, if he retires, he just loses all that money. If he's medically forced to, which they can't because there's no data to support it, he would get 45 million. Right. So there's a lot of reasons not to retire because he has this guaranteed generational wealth that there's no data that makes him quit. The one thing I do, kind of question from the NFL is, are they going to require him to use the guardian cap? It wouldn't have mattered for this particular hit because he just hit the most unfundamental way possible. He drops his head and moves it to the side. Like, you're getting hurt every time, even with a guardian cap. But I'm curious if they will tell him if you're.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. What's that? Here we go. Finally.
That's a good
James, who you got?
This might be the game of the week, in my opinion. I don't know. Really could be high scoring. Really, both teams playing their best football right now. I guess I'm going to lean a little bit towards the Vikings on this one. Might be a little tougher for Lions with the loss of Hutchinson there with a really gruesome injury to that leg. So I'll go Vikings with the slight edge on this.
All right. Bo.
Yeah, I'm going the same way. I have the Vikings at home. That loss of Aiden Hutchinson is huge because he was leading the league in quarterback hurries. And so they haven't found anybody to fill that role yet. Although I hear Garrett and Crosby are available. So, I mean, that would be pretty wild. But yeah, no, I got the Vikings at home here.
All right. Halftime.
I got Detroit. I think Detroit's going to give the Vikings their first win.
You mean the first loss?
Huh?
You said the Vikings. You said the Lions are going to give the Vikings the first win.
Yeah, the first loss I'm going to give.
Like, wait, how are they going to win? And you picked Detroit.
They're looking so hot that I think they're going to just keep it going. The way they spanked the Dallas Cowboys, I don't think they're going to spank the Vikings. I think it's going to be a good game. I think Detroit wins by 10.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think they'll win by
going
10.
with.
I think Detroit's going to beat the Vikings and just give them their first loss.
Yeah,
Isn't
I'm gonna
the line
go.
like a point and a half?
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go with Detroit. And back to the players that are injured. Another Michigan player is down, Hutchinson. So there's 3.
Mm.
Oh my God!
That looked so bad too, man. That looked like that thing shattered on him.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah, they're
That's like-
giving Detroit a point and a half.
Yeah.
Here we go. Anyone picking the Giants?
No,
No.
no. It's going to be the Barkley show. Listen, Barkley has a fucking. He's pissed at how the Giants treated him.
Yep.
And he's going to yo, just give me the ball. I'm going to run it down their throat all day long.
Yep.
I'm going to they're going to wish they never got rid of me. And like I said, the general manager, he gone. He'll be fired by the end of the year. He's gone because even the owner's like, yo, if he goes to Philly, I'm not going to be able to sleep at night.
Of course you say that, Alexander. You're a Cowboys fan.
I think Barkley's just going to say, just give me the ball. Give me a little hole, and I'll take care of the rest.
He's on the hot seat.
He's always on the
Have
hot.
a great day of football.
Oh,
Huh?
shoot.
What happened?
What?
Mitch, we lost you.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
I just turned off my camera because it's sunny. No one can see me.
Oh, that's fair.
All right,
Yeah.
take it easy, everybody.
All right, see you, Bo.
See you, Bill.
Yeah, I would take the Giants because halftime to jinx his team.
Okay, Chad. Don't put money on it.
Yep. All right. I don't know, but James, we're gonna start with you. Raiders, Rams.
Raiders, Rams. It's got to be a win for the Rams today. The Raiders are very clearly giving up on the season, and after getting embarrassed last week, I don't think they got a whole lot to look forward to at this point. So, well, I'll go with the Rams.
All right, halftime.
This is a free. I don't. Is this game worse than the one that we're watching right now?
Maybe
The worst games. I said the Rams are going to be bad all year, and they show it. But the Raiders are selling everybody. They're just, hey, whoever wants to buy, whoever everybody's for sale. I got the Rams, but it's not going to be a good game.
Look at Mike here. He has the Giants winning.
Huh?
I'm taking Lamb chops. Okay. All right, back to me. Next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be a blowout.
This is more entertaining.
Miles Sanders, right now, they're wants to trade Miles Sanders.
Can I have him instead of Gainwell? Yeah. Chiefs. We're gonna start off with me. Chiefs, Niners. Give me the Chiefs. Anyone going Niners?
No,
I'm going Chiefs.
no, yeah, Chiefs until they lose.
Anyone going Jets?
No.
No, but I think it's going to be closer, and people realize this might be like a 1 point or a last-second field goal or something.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do think it's going to be closer than people think it is. Make sure I didn't.
Yeah. All right. Jane, start with you.
Listen, you know I got a thing for Baker Mayfield. I'm going to go with Baker this week with the upset. I'm going to take Tampa Bay beating Baltimore and knocking them off the train tracks here.
Okay. I think we all got Baltimore halftime.
I got Baltimore.
Anyone going Cardinals?
No.
No. Why would you go Cardinals?
Oh no, I'm just asking.
I do once in a while. Once in a while, I like to pick him just because of James Conner being from my hometown. But
Oh, I forgot to do this.
outside of that, no.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. Let's enter that. I always forget to put that in. But
I
yeah,
don't even do that.
I just do it occasionally. But yeah, guys, so that was the can I turn on my camera now? Oh my god, no. Alright, I'm gonna move my seat really quick. Yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in to the NFL Sunday Morning Show. It's always been a fun time, just shooting the shit, talking football with the guys and everything. So, James, let the people know where they can find you, man.
Steelers by the Lake. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you find podcasts, we're on there. So check us out.
And then we all know where we can find Philly Halftime, but Halftime, where can they find you?
I'm on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. I'm almost everywhere.
Yep, Halftime is streaming the game today. I'm streaming the game with Cool Cat Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got an Eagles post-game show coming to the network starting next week. My guy Sal, who is a part of EOP, he's about to join us. So that was a good one. But yeah, guys, make sure you hit that like, hit that sub, hit that notification bell, and we are out. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Go Birds and Giants. Thank you for Saquon.